you.
At the end of Halo 3, developer Bungie left Master Chief and Cortana adrift in a derelict ship, their fates uncertain. 2 Halo games later, Bungie bid farewell to the franchise, and still Chief and Cortana drifted. Now a new developer, 343 Industries, has taken over all things Halo and called the duo back from deep space for Halo 4. So what does Halo look like under new management? Visually, better than ever. From grand vistas to jungle clearings, the environments pop with detail. And the excellent artistic design that makes human, Covenant, and Forerunner architecture so instantly recognizable is on display once more, helping to create a cohesive sci-fi world. It's a world you know if you're familiar with the initial Halo trilogy, and Halo 4 uses the series past as a springboard, not a crutch. From the striking opening cutscene, it's clear that humanity is swept up in a new galactic initiative, and Master Chief's 4-year hiatus in cryosleep leads to an uneasy reunion. By the time you see another human, Chief and Cortana have stumbled upon a dire threat to humanity's existence, one that provides the series with its first proper villain, and whose roots in vague Forerunner mythology soon come into frightening focus. These galactic machinations are dramatic and intriguing. But the most engrossing drama of Halo 4 takes place between Master Chief and Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago. AIs deteriorate after 7.
Everyone's favorite artificial intelligence is nearing her expiration date, forcing these two all but invincible characters to face the prospect of death in a way they never really have. Great voice acting and animation underscore this emotional process, helping 343 Industries deliver a compelling narrative on both grand and intimate scales.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Halo 4 is a clear step up in the storytelling department, but when it comes to the action, things are more familiar. Halo has always been a shooter built on clear gameplay systems that combine in complex and gratifying ways. The crafty and aggressive enemy AI, the 3-pillared arsenal of guns, grenades, and melee, and the environments large and small that provide enough space to maneuver creatively. So it has been, and so it is now, and the new Promethean enemies and weapons fit nicely into the fold. Canine crawlers fire from a distance or swarm up close, while Watchers flip back and forth, offering maddening support to their allies. Knights look fearsome and pack a wallop. So battling Promethean squads is an enjoyable challenge. Though the new weapons fit familiar niches, neat tweaks like the bolt shots shotgun-esque alternate fire and the scatter shots ricocheting bullets make them feel distinct.
You did it! Get back!
The campaign is well-paced and often challenging, and though some Forerunner areas flirt with repetition, the whole endeavor is exciting for the 8 to 10 hours it'll take to finish. Playing cooperatively with up to 4 players is a blast, even if you're replaying a mission, as more Spartans means more freedom for you to try out different tactics, make good use of vehicles, and take time to appreciate the little things. You can also flex your cooperative muscle in a new mode called Spartan Ops.
Ladies and other Spartans, listen up.
Planned as a regular series, each free episode of Spartan Ops comes with a CG animated short depicting life among the Spartan Corps, as well as a number of brief, playable combat scenarios. These skirmishes are over in a matter of minutes, and this brevity makes them feel inconsequential and unsatisfying. Still, it's a flexible and novel way to deliver fresh post-release content, and it'll be interesting to see how the Spartan Ops story builds in the coming weeks and months. On the less cooperative side of things, War Games is the new name for the vaunted competitive multiplayer action that has been a genre standout for more than a decade. The classic deathmatch and objective-based game modes have returned, with a few new additions, tweaks, and gross-as-hell flood mode sword arms, but the big additions here are on the customization side. Quick sidebar here, you're gonna need a few gigabytes of free storage to install both Spartan Ops and War Games. Yes, it's required. For real. Now where were we? Ah yes. Halo has always dictated the weapons available to players in a given match, creating a level playing field from the get-go. But now, in a move reflective of modern shooter trends, Halo 4 introduces loadouts. These consist of familiar things like primary and secondary weapons, grenades, and armor abilities, as well as 2 new attributes that grant small bonuses, like quicker weapon switching, bigger grenade explosions, and quicker shield recharge. You must unlock these items as you level up, though there are always a few fully stocked predetermined loadouts to choose from. In other changes, weapons spawned on the battlefield are now clearly marked, and players who do well can call in their own ordnance drop mid-match. Choosing which of the 3 options to get is an interesting strategic decision that affects how you proceed, and adds another defensive consideration for enemies choosing to engage you. New abilities can help you deal with these variables. Promethean Vision lets you see your enemies' silhouettes, while a hard light shield can save you from imminent death. The online battlefields of Halo 4 are more varied than their predecessors, but none of these changes or additions are powerful enough to destabilize the core balance. This still plays like the competitive Halo that many have come to love over the years, and the new tweaks add a welcome freshness to the action. If you want to avoid or embrace any given element, you can always fire up a custom game and tinker with the battlefield conditions to your heart's content. Options are robust as ever, and exponentially expandable once you dip into the still incredibly powerful Forge level editor. Muck around with friends, tweak existing levels to your liking, craft something new, or simply download the fruits of other people's labor. Forge remains an impressive platform for creative play and thoughtful design.
Victory!
Halo 4 is every bit the massive shooter package that its predecessors were, and it holds the series standard high. The thrilling and emotional return of Master Chief and Cortana in the stirring campaign is the highlight, and it's complemented by the top-notch competitive multiplayer that picks up where Halo Reach left off. The new Spartan Ops may stay a mere sideshow or prove its worth in the weeks to come, but there's no doubting that the next planned Halo trilogy is off to a great start.
I know you've been off the field for a while, Master Chief, but this is a blow-through op. Sending in a recon would just slow us down.
I don't know about you, but I usually like a little more intel with my intel.
We'll make it work.